Hello guys. In previous video we have seen about some primitive data types like integer, float, string and all. And also we have seen some of the examples related to type casting or data type changing, data type conversion. And in this video we are going to see about what is operators and what are the operators we are going to use in this Python, and I will show some of the examples related to these operators. Firstly, I want to tell why we are using these operators. So, uh, if we take some examples like if I want to perform some addition or subtraction, then what we really do in print statement, we are going to give some addition operation, right? 5 plus 8. See. Here Here it's going to perform addition operation. So here these two numbers is known as operands. The values which we are going to perform some operation is known as operands, and the the operation which we are going to perform is known as operator, right? So here I am going to perform some addition. So this addition symbol, plus symbol is known as operator. And if I want to perform some subtraction, that is 9 minus 5. Here 9 and 5 is known as 9 and 5 are known as operands, and minus is known as operator. That is, if you want to perform some operations in Python or in other coding languages, we are going to use some operators. So in Python, we have some operators like arithmetic operator, comparison or relational operators, assignment operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, identity and membership operators. So first, in this video, I'm going to tell about arithmetic operators and comparison or relational operators. In further videos, I am going to discuss all these operators. So firstly, I want to tell arithmetic operators. So arithmetic operators. See here, these are known as arithmetic operators. That is, plus minus into, that is multiplication star. Here we use star for multiplication, slash, forward slash, that is now for division. Here we use percentile symbol, that is we are going to use this for to get remainder, and also we are going to use double slash. See, why we know plus is used for addition, and subtraction is used for minus is used for subtraction. Uh, Star is used for multiplication, and forward slash is used for division, right? We all know all these things, but here we are going to use some other operators in arithmetic operators, that is double forward slash. Here for this I will take some example. If we take 5 divided by 2, what will be the output? 5 divided by 2 means we will get uh, the division as remainder as 2 point, we will get a result as 2.5, right? See here we will get here we will get output float division. So it's okay. If I perform some division like 4 divided by 2, here what we have to get 2 because it's giving some clear output, a clear integer output, right? But if we use this forward slash division operator here, it will give 2.0. That is, it will give float value. So if you want to get some exact value, that is integer value, that is if we want to get here 2 only, we don't want to get 2.0, that is 2.0. So here we will use double slash divided by 2. So here we will get 2 only as an output. So uh, for getting exact value, that is for getting, if we get integer and output, we want to get that integer only. We don't want to get some float value. That's why we are giving this double forward slash, and we also have some here. See, double stars, right? This is for power. We are using power. That means if I want to perform 2 power 3, see, 2 power 3 means we are getting 8, right? If I want to perform some 8 square, that is 8 power 2, 8 double star 2. Here we will get 64 as an output, right? In this way, if we want to perform some power operation, exponent operation, we are going to use a double star. And if we want to get some float division, that is exact value, we are going to perform this double slash. And if you have some expressions like 6 plus 3 minus 5 into 3. See here, I have this expression, but we don't know which operation we have to perform first. See here, we will get some output like if we perform that 6 plus 3, 9 minus 5, that is 4, 4 into 3, 12. If we perform like this, we will get 12. But we have some rule to perform some operations in this Python. That is, we have some operations like BODMAS rule and all. Right? I will tell that one. That is, first we are having precedence for parenthesis, and next is okay. See here. First, we are having precedence for parenthesis. Next, for exponent. Next, for multiplication, flow division, and division and remainder. And next one, we are having plus and minus. That is addition and multiplication, subtraction. Here it is, we can call it as PEMDAS. For remembering this thing, we can call it as PEMDAS. That is P for parenthesis, C for exponent, like that. See here, first we are going to give preference like this. If we have some expression here, we are going to check this first. If we have parenthesis, no. If we have exponent, no. Then we have multiplication. So we are going to perform multiplication first. Right? Later, if we have some division or we don't have that, right? Next, we have addition and subtraction. See here, we have both addition and subtraction. It is in same range, right? So in this, we how we are going to perform is here we are going to use one more concept, that is associativity. That is for addition subtraction we are moving left to right, and for multiplication division also we are going to move from left to right. But for this exponent, we are going to move from right to left. See, I will explain that one in this with this example. That is, see here. Uh, I have taken some example. That is, see here. First, we are going to check if we have parenthesis. No. Then we are going to check if we have exponent. No. Or later we are going to check we have multiplication, right? Multiplication and division. But both the operators have same precedence. So we are going to check with associates. So first we are it's moving from left to right. First we are going to check if we have some multiplication. Right, we have. So we are going to perform this multiplication. That is 5 into 3. We are getting 15. Later we have division. So 15 by 3. Here we are getting 5. Right? 5 as an example. For this, we are going to get 5. And next we have addition and subtraction. So here we are going to check this addition and subtraction. Here we are moving from left to right. So first we are going to perform addition. That is here 6 plus 3, 9. 9 minus, here we got 5, right? 9 minus 5, we will get last 4 as an output, right? In this way, we are going to use this operator precedence and associate values for operators. So I will explain these things in practically in our IDE. It is arithmetic operator dot c. Here I have created one file that is arithmetic. So I'm performing some operations. I will perform some addition, that is 9 plus 4. See. Here we got addition of two numbers, right? If I want to perform some subtraction, see, if we subtract 4 from 9, we will get 5 as an output. And also we will perform some multiplication, also we will get 36. And if you perform, see here, we are performing floor division. See, we got float values. That is 2.25, right? If you want to get some exact values, that is exact integer values, see, if we use this forward slash, we will get output, right? Now, I will take one 4, b is equal to some value, that is 5. Here we will perform some addition or multiplication or something, some operation with these two operands also. See, we got output, right? Now I will perform some operations that will describe this operator precedence, right? I will perform this operation only. See, we got 4.0. Sorry, here we have discussed that we will get 4, right? But if we perform float division, we will get float values, right? So we are having 5.0, and it's going to perform some addition, that is 9 minus 4, 5.0. We will get 4.0. So we got a 4.0. If we want exact integer value, so we will get by using double forward slash, right? And now, if I want to perform some area and perimeter of square, that means here we have to take a length. I'm not giving a length input directly. I want to take a user input. So that is int of input, enter length value. And now I want to give some width. Now I want to perform perimeter of this rectangle. So how we will get a perimeter of this rectangle? Formula for perimeter is 2 into length plus width. That means we want to perform first length plus width, and later we have to perform that result multiplication with this 2, right? So here I am using parenthesis. See, here it's going to check operator precedence. First, it's going to take this parenthesis and perform addition, and later it's going to multiply, right? So now I'm going to perform, give some length value and width value. See, we got 22 as an output. Length plus width, that is 5 plus 6 means 11. 11 into 2, that is 22. In this way, we will get perimeter of a rectangle, right? And next, I am going to discuss about comparison or relational operators in next video. Thank you.